Hey guys, David here, and welcome to Digital Outlook. Guys, what a day for XRP. Of course, we know the first XRP ETF just went live today. And guys, it did a lot of volume, but the thing is this. What did we see happen in the broader marketplace? Of course, a lot of fear and panic, and obviously that cascaded right into the crypto space. You watch Bitcoin drop under $100,000. I think it went as low as 98 grand. Right now, as I record this, we're back over 100. XRP dropped down there to 230 something and all that kind of stuff. And of course, you got people panic selling like crazy. And what blows me away is the number of folks that will capitulate on their position just because a little fear kind of got thrown into the pond. And guys, you have got to be able to understand where we are in this market and what is happening right before your very eyes. We're seeing history being made right now. And I'll tell you, these prices today, even if it gets a little lower, in my estimation, are nothing but opportunities. Because XRP, when you look and zoom out from where we are to where we are going, it is absolutely mesmerizing. And in fact, you've got some heavy hitters in the space, the likes of Larry Fink and others, guys, that are coming out there themselves and saying the proposition for this distributed ledger technology in the future, you got trillions upon trillions of dollars coming in. That's what they're out there saying. Now, think about this. Right now, the entirety of this space is probably what, $3.5, $3.7 trillion. Can you imagine seeing another like 4 to 6 to 10 to 12 trillion dollars coming into this digital asset space? What do you think that is going to do to the overall prices of these assets down the road? Is it ever going to make a big difference, guys? You're talking about the tokenization of practically everything, and of course, even tokenizing ETFs, which Larry Fink himself came out recently, like in the last week or so, and absolutely proposed that as being a realistic expectation that what we could see. And for me, it's that causes us to get so bullish. Now, I believe that we are going to see impacts because of these XRP ETFs. Didn't see it yet. And of course, we weren't expecting to see it on the very first day. The ETF themselves did fairly well. But guys, the pressure that is going to be brought for the ETFs of the spot price of XRP is going to be when they have sold enough of these contracts, the demand is going to soar. And I really do believe that that is coming. And so you've got these TA guys out there like Dark Defender, and I'm going to put this article right down in the description of this video. You can see it for yourself. And they're out there saying, listen, XRP is right at the point of a major breakout. And when it happens, most people aren't even going to be prepared for it. Why? Because they're literally running and hiding in fear, and they're capitulating their positions that they have held on to for a long, long time out of fear. Now, what is really interesting about that is this. Back in 2017, when it was just about at the very end of the year, a lot of fear came into the marketplace. And a lot of people that had been holding on to XRP for a very long time, and some got it even for under 1 penny, while they were afraid they were going to lose out on the gains that they already saw there and the price appreciation. So what they did is they capitulated their positions, they sold, and literally within weeks, XRP fired off massively, way beyond what their expectation was, and they lost it, guys. They missed out on that. Probably one of the greatest opportunities they ever had seen. And there are people that have literally made those statements. You can go back and take a look at what's on Reddit and all the stuff that was going on at that time. And it blows my mind that happened, but it did. And that's where a lot of folks are right now. Like, they've seen so much appreciation. But the thing is this, they're afraid of losing it. And so it's that whole fear of missing out, staying in, that is attacking them. And of course, the whole idea, guys, they are looking at that down the line. And you think about it, they could capitulate their position right at the point that the thing is going to fire off. We have never seen any kind of positive, bullish news for XRP like we are seeing right now. We lived through years of an SEC lawsuit. Didn't capitulate then, did you? Years of FUD and all kinds of nonsense, the uncertainty and the doubt. No one capitulated then. But here we are at a point where with lawsuits all done, XRP is literally getting out there with their ETFs, and we're watching all of this bullish stuff take place, and yet people are being absolutely terrorized to capitulate their position. What does that tell you? And something else. Who is buying up all that fear? Because for everyone selling, let's remember, someone else is buying. And that's the deal. They will all come out and throw all the news and the FUD of how many people sold and how many people did that. But for everyone who sold, someone else gobbled up that risk, didn't they? And they took a position. And guys, it's mostly the whales. Mostly the institutions that are out there gobbling it up like crazy and eating up that fear like it is chum in the water. And that's the deal, guys. They can smell blood like from miles away. These are sharks. And there's only one way to beat them at their game. Don't get in the water. Do not let yourself get absolutely terrorized by what's going on out here in the environment. Instead, learn to understand the psychology of the space and get yourself strategically prepared so that you can literally turn the whole situation around and cause this thing to work out in your favor and successfully navigate what is going on. I really believe it's more than possible, guys. It is astounding to me when I can see all that is out there, and we have just trained ourselves to be able to identify that, and we want you to make it as well. Don't let yourself give up and capitulate all that fear and panic sell. At least zoom out, know what you hold, get back there and peel back that curtain and get yourself strategically ready. One of the biggest and the best things that you could ever do for yourself is to take the time and get strategic and get yourself ready. That's at least what we have to say. And I'll tell you what, guys, we've got that mastermind. We've got that in there. I'm throwing this out there. I'm letting everybody know because after Friday, it's not like me to be actually presenting something all the time, but what I'm wanting to do is kind of build you guys up for seeing this presentation inside the mastermind coming this Friday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Guys, the link's in the description. Get yourself in there. And by the way, I only have like one coaching session actually left. And if it interests you and you'd want to meet with me, that one-on-one for that 1 hour over Zoom to actually take a look at your portfolio, balancing it towards the achievement of those goals, sharing with you how to actually go out there and to really identify the psychology in this market and share amazing techniques that really do help you in the space. Well, guys, you visit me at thedigitaloutlook.com and I've got that one in there. But I'm telling you guys, Judy and I, we are so excited for what's coming and not in the least bit discouraged. What we're seeing right now does not scare us, spook us, not one itty bitty bit. And why? Because, hey, we can see what's coming. We have literally watched. We've been in the space for about 6 years. And I'm telling you, we're more bullish than we've ever been. And guys, we want you to make it. Absolutely. I think this thing is going to be so massive. It is literally going to break through the atmosphere. And like I like to say, fly way past the moon and straight through Jupiter. Guys, we want you to be buckled in that rocket ship sitting right beside us when it happens. I'll tell you what. And so guys, until tomorrow, we have another fantastic video for you. Have a fabulous one and take care.